I'm John Shumway in Bloomfield, thus the Bloomfield Bridge sign over my shoulder. Man, you know, when it comes to the neighborhoods of Pittsburgh, there's not one that has any more claim to fame as far as its own heritage than Bloomfield. There are a lot of them around, but Bloomfield, just when you say Bloomfield, you think Italian Americans. I don't know if you can see how the cars are blocking it at the moment, but over there it says home of Little Italy. And this has been the home for a very, very long time of the Christopher Columbus Day Parade, the Columbus Day Parade. It goes back to Mayor Caligiuri, who actually got it started back in the mid-'80s. And initially it was downtown, and then when they were doing construction downtown, it moved here to Bloomfield and came right down the heart of Bloomfield. It's been here ever since. This last year, the man who has been running and organizing and doing all the hard work for the Columbus Day Parade, Hank Bloom, he had gotten sick, and in the last year he died. And there wasn't anybody who stepped forward to really handle what was needed to be done to get the parade ready. And so earlier this summer they decided there would not be a Columbus Day Parade this year. Yeah, you heard me right. There's no Columbus Day Parade this year. It was supposed to be this coming weekend, but it's not going to happen. But in the process of going through this with the death of Mr. Bloom and having to cancel the parade this year, they've also gone through a lot of thought process about what should happen with the Columbus Day Parade. This is kind of an ongoing discussion that's been happening for the last couple of years throughout the city and here in Bloomfield. So there's kind of a reboot going on in the Columbus Day Parade. It's going to come back next year. I am told that by the mayor. I'm told that by Guy Costa, who's kind of Mr. Columbus Day Parade for the city. And they say it will come back next year. Now, there are questions about how it will come back. Will it come back here to Bloomfield, or will it go back to downtown? What is going to change about the parade, if anything? There are talks, there has been discussion. Should it drop the name Columbus Day and become a diversity or parade of some description that would welcome in all ethnic groups? Guy Costa says they already been doing that. So there's a lot to decide about the Columbus Day Parade. When will it come back? Where will it come back? And what shape will it take? The folks here in Bloomfield like their parade. They'd like it back. Should it be part of Little Italy Days? Lots of decisions to make over the next year, but we're told that there will be a Columbus Day Parade in 2019, which is next year, of course. We'll have the details for you coming up tonight on KDKA-TV News at 5. Make sure you check in, and we'll have what we know at that point.